Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this ETIKEZ portable mini sticker printer. So this is provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description, and if you use that, it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost anything extra. So if we look on the side here, we have the specs. Printing resolution is 203 dpi, and this is a thermal printer, so this will be black and white. This connects with Bluetooth. We have the dimensions and weight here, and this comes with the printer, the user manual, USB-C cable, and 3 rolls of paper. So let's get this out. They also sent me another roll of label, and this is a 54mm, but we'll compare these. So here's a card that talks about the app. It's Labelnize, and that's available on iOS and Android. Here we have the manual. Let's take a quick look at it. Now I may not cover everything in here. You want to read through it on your own. So we have some notes here. Here we have more specs. This has a 1200 milliamp hour lithium battery. So here's a product overview. Talks about how to load the paper. It says place the paper roll in the paper bin with the printing side facing down and leave at least a ½ inch of the paper sticking out before closing the cover. Press and hold the power button to turn it on. So to turn it on and off, you hold down the power button, and to print a self-test page, you double click the power button when the device is on. We have some indicator lights there, and we have FAQ on the back, and then we have care and maintenance, cleaning, warranty, and FCC. So let's get this out. So here we have the printer. Comes with a charge cable. So let's try charging it. Now it's a short cable, but you can always use your own. It's just a USB-C cable. So we can see this is flashing its charging here. And it's charging at 0.48 amps. So that can vary depending on the state of charge of the battery in the printer. So here we have 3 rolls of paper. We'll open this up, and it looks like that's the same size paper. So let's get this open. So I'll just peel it back like that. I'm going to unplug this, peel this off, and the carrier here has a label on it with the type of paper we have. So I'll line the notches up, and it's keyed so it can only go in one way. We have that little part there. So we'll do that. We'll pull on this and close it. I'll hold down the power button to turn it on. Now I'll double tap it. I got a self-test page. Now there's some codes on there I can't show. But let's get this set up in the app so we can print with it. So I'm going to be connecting using my iPad. You can also connect on a smartphone. So you want to go into the App Store, find the app. Now I've already downloaded this. I think I have another label maker that uses the same app, so I'll open it. And here we have the app open. So I'll click in the upper left and I'll connect to the printer. Okay, it found it. Let's find some things to print. How about a Sudoku? There we have a little Sudoku sticker. Imagine you have a business where you ship things out and you just stick one of these on every package so the customer has a little Sudoku they can do. That could be kind of fun. Let's try and make something. I'll hit plus in the bottom. I'll tap on text. I'll say hand made. I'll hit confirm. Make this bigger. Now since this is continuous length, it's scaling this as I make it bigger. I'll choose a font here. Let's try that. Okay, so it's going out the top. I need to fix this. So I'll select it. I'll go to align, say top to bottom, left to right. Let's try that again. That looks better. So I'll print it. Let's try printing another. So there I printed 2. So if you have a lot to print, you can just print them continuous and then take scissors to cut these. That might be the fastest way if you have a lot to print off. But you can see here, it looks pretty sharp. This is 203 dpi. So a typical laser printer would be 300 or 600. So this is a little less, but it gives you pretty smooth for what it is. Now you can save these templates, so if there's something you print often, you can come back and access it easily. You can also add icons and such. So there we have a flower on there. Let's go back to the main page. Let's look at graffiti. Graffiti would be drawing. So there, I drew that out and printed it real quick. Let's peel this off. Now this is not real hard to peel. It's just I'm at a weird angle under my camera here. So here we have the label. So this is a paper here, so it tears just like paper. So this is kind of like a thin masking tape, almost like feel to it. So these are definitely not going to be waterproof. Let's go into image printing. So I need to allow the images I want to print. So I met the settings on my device. I searched for label. Label nice came up and it has photos here. It says none. I can tap on that and choose the photos I want to give it access to. So I can say limited access or full access. So I'm going to give it access to the photo I want. So I'll go into image printing. I have the photo. Now there's two options for printing on the bottom. I'll do the left option here. Now I'll do the option on the right. There we go. So you can see the first option looks pretty good. It dithered it, which it's going to do because it's black and white. But here we have a nice little sticker of this SUV. The other option just looks muddy, so not great for this photo. Now if you're a teacher and you're looking to print some stickers to say put on assignments or things, we can go to the bottom here. We have the AI gallery, and we have a bunch of options here. Like here we have a raccoon. Let's print it. Oh, looks like we have lots of them. And there we have a raccoon. Now when you tear this off, this isn't heavy enough to stay down, so you do need to hold it while you tear. Let's try a color image. So again, we can choose if you want it dithered or not, and it definitely looks better dithered. And there we have the image there. Okay, I'm cutting this video in. After I did those first samples, I came back and I got to thinking if it could do a long label. So I have one here. Let's try printing this out. So we were able to. So in order to do that, I took the text, and it has a little rotate icon there, and I rotated it. Now it didn't tell me that, oh, looks like there is an angle there. Okay. I hadn't seen that before. I just got it to what looked like 90 degrees, and I expanded it out so I could print a large label. So that would be very visible. So I didn't even make the text as big as it could be, but you could make large labels that would really stand out using this. So that's the ETIKEZ portable mini sticker printer. So I found this label printer very easy to use with the Labelnize app. You just load in the labels, and since that has that little slot in there with the index, it can only go in one way, and it doesn't unravel on its own. So it's very easy to handle. You pull a little extra out, and you're ready to print. Now you can print a test page here by double clicking, and then you can print whatever size you want because they tear off. So a printer like this could be good for labeling things. You could use it for your small business. A teacher could use it to make custom stickers. You could use this for organizing. There's many uses for a printer like this. Now this has a battery built into it, which is really nice, so you can take the printer where your work is, and you don't have to plug it into power. So I connected this up to my iPad, but you could also connect this to an iPhone or an Android device. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.